Whatever, we had the save there. Yeah, it's just wrong, exactly. Now, if it had been somebody I'm a little bit more familiar with, that I could have, you know, been somewhat more confident that it would have been taken as the joke what it was intended to be, then so, you know, you gotta, it's like the #1 rule of comedy, right? You gotta know your audience. Exactly. Thought it was timing. Is that from like Wreck-It Ralph? I can't remember. No, Jericho roasted me for being 65 plus, but I can take a joke. I thought it was funny. But then I was like, you know, oh no, 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 just land on the dock! Hold on, let me get the fan over here. Let me get the, there we go, it's getting a little hot in here. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not supposed to sing anymore. I apologize. Try left. The left path is a ripoff. Slim Jim replied to that tweet and said that his appendix was an imposter. I can only refer you to Chibley's tweet about, you know, Kraft singles are so sad they should make Kraft doubles, and then Kraft replied to it. And then this is how you know Chib is a legendary poster. Rather than be like, oh my god, the Kraft brand account responded to me. First he tweeted, give me $1 million at them. And then he tweeted an image of like the dried up, dehydrated Wojak. And then the caption was like, the people that run brand accounts searching their name on Twitter to reply to everything with some kind of quirky reply. And I was like, this, damn, he's going in. I'm over that stuff as well. Like, oh, Arby's tweeted something about Persona. Like, who gives a crap? You ever seen their sandwiches? They're trying to kill people. Let's go. Let's go. They have Shovel Knight toys at Arby's now, though? Alright, that's admittedly kind of cool. That's pretty neat. Is it like, if you can stomach this sandwich and not go to the bathroom for 30 minutes, then we'll give you a free toy? Yeah, the sandwich is made out of the toy, something like that. There's a lot of jokes there. I mean, I've only eaten at an Arby's once in my life, honestly. What are you doing? What are you doing? What am I doing? I was glancing, then I looked back and I was like, I'm late. The biggest insult that I can give to Arby's is that their sandwiches looks like the sandwiches that I make. Which is not a compliment. Like, when I'm at home, like, by myself, and I just have buns and roast beef. Like, that's what it looks like. It's just a Kaiser roll with 17 slices of roast beef and some mustard. Like, doesn't matter, tastes great. But it not, I mean, there's a reason that, like, when I, you know, maybe get takeout lunch, like, sandwiches are close to the top of the list. Serious question, when does spicy food become bad for you? I think it's a person-to-person thing. Certainly, like, in my 20s, it wasn't really a problem. But I mean, just to be honest with you, like, I think it's much less about the fact that, you know, I've gotten older, and much more about the fact that, like, in my university years, I drank too much, like, discount lager. And, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the chickens are coming home to roost. Oh, we got it, thank you. And Handsome Pants TM, thank you. Thank you for the gifted subs. We will have our tennis rematch at some point, possibly. Thank God we got that save. What does that mean? It means I think I did 5 to 10 years of gastrointestinal damage to myself via living the Van Wilder lifestyle in college. Is what I'm getting at. I developed an alcohol allergy 4 months after my 21st birthday, and it crushes my soul. Honestly, like, okay, I'm just gonna give you the honest 2 cents about it. That sucks. At age 21, that sucks. But you're actually, like, it's not as bad as it seems right now. Like, right now, you're at the bottom of the graph in terms of that being, like, a terrible thing for you. Like, that's annoying. However, you know, for your health and habits long term, I think it's probably, like, it's a positive thing. I mean, you'd rather just not be allergic, but, you know, it might save you some trouble in the long run. 33rd night. Dude, this is the Henrik Sedin night. We gotta take it far. What is this nonsense? This is Game of the Year 2021. It's called Alt F4. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Then through the gap. The Midas gap. Okay, saved. How's the air control when you jump? Jay, check this out. You ready? Well, let me get some extra speed on it, actually. Like, you can actually, like, you could jump basically at a full run, stop your momentum in the air, and maybe even, like, move backwards a little bit. Like, you can almost completely control yourself in the air. Like, it's like being George Clooney in the movie Gravity. Sorry, I read the Wikipedia article on the movie Gravity this morning. Specifically scientific concerns. Apparently, I don't like Gravity that much. I thought it was okay, but the top scientific concern apparently about the movie Gravity is that the astronauts did not wear diapers. Whereas in real life, whenever astronauts go out for a multi-hour mission, they are federally, like, mandated to wear diapers. I had no idea. And then I was reading, because I was like, hold on, I gotta click on this article about these astronaut diapers. It does make sense, by the way. What are you gonna do? Like, you're in re-entry. You're like, oh, hey, can you stop the re-entry for a second? I got going up? Okay, that's not even close. I gotta go take a leak, right? So of course you gotta have it on. But apparently there was a story where, like, one astronaut, like, when she was back on Earth, she was jilted by her ex-lover, so she put on some spare astronaut diapers and drove from Texas to Florida, and then, like, pepper sprayed her or something like that. And then when it came time for, like, her plea deal, she was like, you know, Your Honor, I just want to be... Okay, I'm paraphrasing a little here. But it was like, Your Honor, I just want you to know I did not wear the diapers. Like, that was the most embarrassing thing about everything. It wasn't the pepper spray. It was like, I can't deal with the embarrassment of the world thinking that I crapped myself on that road trip. Okay, that could have been bad. Send it. We're toasted. Oh, you stand in front of that one. Not saved, but that's okay. I think it's just salacious. She's like, I might have attempted a murder/kidnapping, but I did not defecate in my trousers. Yahoo? Didn't she also embezzle money from her girlfriend while she was in outer space? I thought that was 2 different astronauts, but I might be wrong. That was, dude, the article about 30 to 50 feral hogs. The article about gravity is like so good. Because I didn't know, apparently Chris Hadfield, he had some real bones to pick about gravity. He said it set back the perception that women will have about their capabilities as astronauts for like a generation. Which I thought was maybe a little much. I'm dead. Okay, I guess I'm dead. I died? Head eyes? I died? I spawned? Where are you? I'm dead? Is that you? I'm dead? Yeah, I think the blade killed me. Or maybe the chicken landed on my head and then the blade killed me? Killed me? And then the blade killed me? Is that the first time he's been there? No, we've been all the way up through the... I mean, we've made it quite far, actually, believe it or not. We haven't made it back in a bit, though. But we're gonna have to play this next week, man. That's the... Me and Dan can have a competition about who beats this freaking game first. Oh my god. Whatever, that save is worthless. That save is not worth anything. Because we get a save down here anyway. Yeah, Chib, when are you gonna speedrun this game? I'm kind of, you know, assuming you're in chat, which is not necessarily apt, but... Not in chat. Twitch's VBR seems a little borked right now. I'm gonna be honest, I almost became what I hated on social media last night. Because I'm sure there's been reports, but the export Twitch VOD to YouTube button does not work anymore. The button looks like it's being pressed, but does not actually trigger anything anymore. And I was like, okay, like that being broken puts a serious kink in my workflow. And then whenever you try to download VODs from Twitch, they don't just pop up a dialogue that's like, do you want to download this? And then the file downloads. It says like preparing, and it takes forever to actually start to prepare the download. And then if you try to download more than 3 at once, it says error, trying to download too many files. Please wait until the other files. And I'm like, I'd be happy to if it didn't take 20 minutes for the file to get like packaged up or something. And I almost sent a tweet, and the tweet was gonna be like, you know, hey, just so you know, you can't have the export button be broken if your download function is also not gonna work well. And then I said, you know what, it'll probably be fixed tomorrow. I don't know if it is yet, but yeah, just force some affiliates to delete their VODs so I can have that the access to the bandwidth, please. NL, am I one of the 200 usernames you have mentioned? Or memorized, I should say. I do oh. Saved! I do remember your username, but not in a bad way. Clip it, clip it. Oh yeah, what was his name then? That's Gorilla Jax, dude. Don't be weird. It's worth it, man. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want it anyway. Oh, every time. I love the airstream. It ain't my jump, dude. It ain't my jump. Export's still not working? F. I mean, it's not that bad, it's just kind of annoying. It wouldn't be bad at all if they just let you download the video that after you've clipped it. and they didn't wait half an hour for for it to be packaged or processed or whatever. I mean, I get that they wouldn't do it unless they felt like they had to do it, but it is just annoying. All I'm saying, Twitch, is on YouTube, when you press the download MP4 button, that thing's on your hard drive before you can say lickety-split. So I couldn't snap very well because my hands are actually mighty sweaty, as embarrassing as that is. It ate my jump, but it doesn't matter. At least NL doesn't recognize my username. That's where you're wrong, Whisper the Will. Because you comment in the after threads as well. So I definitely do recall your username. But I can't remember. I feel like I have mostly positive associations, but I could be wrong. You're not on the notorious list anyway. Sleep easy. Okay, well, at least we got the save, right? Saved, okay. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that kind of stuff. Again, we're riding the wave of, let's not call it positivity, but let's call it, like, you know, recognizing that it's better to, you know, not fixate on the negative stuff in favor of providing as much entertainment as possible to the people who just enjoy the content. It's been good. It's not good vibes only, it's more like, oh, hog skip. I forgot anyway. What was I talking about? What was the last fan interaction you had in public? I don't know, it's probably like PAX 2019. Beautiful double jump. This is huge. Let's go! Okay, then we, Mom said it's my turn to use the Xbox. Okay, get ready. Like, close your eyes if you get motion sick. Unfortunately, I do, but I can't. I'll tell you when it's safe. Okay, you're good. You can watch again. Yeah, you know what? Dead Knight, he does look like the he does look like the mini Keanu meme. You're breathtaking. You interacted with me at PAX, but you didn't know because I was hiding. Oh, I see how it is. I do wonder about that sometimes, for sure. I really think, like, I'm always surprised, or maybe I'm not surprised, when there's stories of, like, celebrities, and I'm not suggesting I'm in the same camp as them, but when there's stories of, like, public figures behaving badly in public, I'm like, what are you doing? You lost the luxury of being an asshole when you got a little famous. Like, if you're known, you no longer have the ability to be, like, kind of a jerk in public. You gotta be on your best behavior at all times, otherwise. And then I saw him at the Whole Foods in Vancouver, and I said, oh, I don't want to bother you, and he said, like, oh, you're doing right now? And then he winked at me, and he got a bunch of Milky Way bars, and he scanned them one by one to avoid electrical interference, and then, wouldn't you know it, he ripped up his shirt, and he fed the baby right off his nipple. I'm familiar with all the copy pastas, man. Because you know what? Like Han Solo said in The Force Awakens, it's all true. No. Don't get up. Beautiful jumps. Okay, we haven't made it back here in a bit. Pays to pay attention. Slow is fast, until fast is fast. Okay, yeah, you don't peek your head out over the sauce. This is a good time. This is good timing. This is not good timing. I have been incorrect. Live. He's not living. Son of a... Okay. Copy pasted IRL. It happens, man. But that story's real. I do wonder sometimes if I, like, interact with people who know who I am in public, but they don't want to say that they know who I am because they want to, like, learn what my real character is like. You know, maybe they're like, if I tell him he's NL, then he won't act like a dickhole. But let's see what he's really like. Dark Souls Genius, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Or, yeah, they might just be polite and, like, not want to bother. But, yeah, I'm trying to understand. It's not a bother. Like, if anything, it still feels great. It doesn't happen, like, all that often. Sometimes I'll just be walking around. People will be like, hey, are you NL? And I'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, that's cool. And I'll be like, thank you. This doesn't happen very often, though. I mean, since the pandemic, not at all. I still haven't seen anybody in the wild wearing merch. I mean, once we get outside, maybe it'll happen, but... I told the story before, but I remember there was one time I went to McDonald's, and then, like, there was a young woman working behind the counter, and she was, like, starstruck. Which, I mean, or she was visibly, like, flustered, let's put it that way. And her coworker said, excuse me, my friend wants me to ask, are you Northern Lion? And I said, yes. And then she said, oh my god, and then just turned around. Like, she turned her back to me. And then, like, I don't know, my food came out, and I was just like, I don't know what to do here. Like, this is, like, a little awkward. I don't know if she's like, a fan, or if she freaking hates me, or what. So... I just picked up my food and said, like, you know, oh, nice to meet you, and then left. I was just confused. Yeah, I said, rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. And I got the frick out of town. There's been some cool ones, though. Yeah, later that day I got her to... I cyberbullied her until she deleted her Twitter account. What a dickhead. When Bear and I were playing Rocket League, Kate and I went to a donut shop one day, and the guy at the donut shop was like, hey, just so you know, like, this one's on the house, because, like, there's this YouTuber I really like to watch, but it's just too bad, like, he keeps getting beaten by Bear Taffy in Rocket League. And I was like, sick. Nice message, but also free donuts. It was very positive. A guy at PAX gave me, and I would never do this now, but I was younger and stupider then, and also hungry. But a guy at PAX was like, you know, hey, you're NL, how are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm doing good, I'm a little hungry though. I swear to God, he gave me like a pepperoni stick out of his backpack. And I just ate that stuff. I would never ever do that now. I would I wouldn't even assume that somebody would like poison me, but like, why risk it over a freaking pepperoni stick, right? That was me, LOL. It saved me that day. I needed that pepperoni stick. I would never do it again. It's not a knock on you. If you ever see me in public and you try to give me food, I will probably say no to you. It's not like, try not to take it personally. It's just it's a personal safety thing. Okay, that was solid. I love every once in a while I just look in chat and like Jay is being complimentary to another aspect of the game design. It's so good. I saw you say that the balloon save mechanic is freaking sick. Saved. Saved? He took it right off the... No! The night skip. The night skip. Tavern skip. Alright, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. This is gonna become my new Isaac, man. 3 more hours, please. It's good banter. Like, it's a great banter engine. Perfect run incoming. Beautiful. I'm about to lose my mind. PrincipalSkinner.jpg. Pathetic. I'm loving life right now. I feel no frustration in my heart. I know what frustration feels like. I don't feel it. I'm having a great time. Yeah, we're gonna play some Loop Hero to end the stream with today. Ooh. I still think that should bounce you. Did you ever finish Getting Over It? I did. I did finish Getting Over It. I never finished Jump King. It's kind of been on, I wouldn't say on my radar, but it's like on my LiDAR. For something, if I ever needed something in the same vibe. I didn't really get down with Jump King when I tried it out, but I think also, like, gotta acknowledge, like, how much of it is, like, how you felt that day. Like, when I was playing Loop Hero pre-release, I was like, this is awesome, and then I played it, like, at release, and I was like, you know, I'm not enjoying it, like, as much as I did. I still think it's great. And I realized that I'm pretty sure the reason I had a less good time with Loop Hero the second session was because I was literally just in, like, number purgatory from doing so much chess analysis the day before. Like, I think literally my brain was just like, I can't do any comparative analysis for 48 hours. Like, I feel great now. I can't wait to play more Loop Hero. The day before, or like the day we played Loop Hero, and I was just like, I'm not looking at any of this loot. Just freaking, I'm just mashing the buttons. Okay, we're back. Speedrun, baby. Speedrun. Oh, no. Great job. My vision went black and white for a second, but that's okay. Why would you try to make this jump? That's why we get the save. That's why we get the save. Wasted. That's a good jump. That's acceptable. Necromancer dude had me tripping all over the numbers after a full day of class as well. Yeah, I think it's, honestly, like, on Wednesday, I should have just rolled, like, the Warrior and the Rogue that I already understood, I think. But, you know, lesson learned. Again, I think it's a great game. I'm excited to get more into it again today with a bit of a fresh brain. Wasn't paying attention at all. I was in heavy glance mode. I was in heavy glance mode. But we made it happen. I can't find your merch. The District Lines website is broken AF. Yeah, so we, and, you know, I'm not, this isn't on your end. We haven't been with District Lines for probably like 3 to 4 years at this point. But the good news is, I mean, Jay, are you in chat? There should be good news on the merch front. Sometime next week. We lived. Very good news very soon. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, don't look at the screen during that section. I'll warn you next time. But we'll never be back there. We're probably going to beat the game right here. Easily. Beautiful jumps. Beautiful jumps. How's the shipping going to be for EU? Probably still pretty bad. And if you decide that that is not that the juice is not worth the squeeze, then I understand. Come on, man. That's gonna shatter your knees. Come on, Jack. Yeah, I'd say calling this a 3D getting over it is pretty fair. I do think, and I've been very effusive in my praise for Alt F4 so far, in spite of its appearance, I think. You know, at first you think it's a bit of a one-trick pony. There's actually some nice design here. There's some sneaky, clever design. However, I do think it lacks that element of getting over it, where, like, not every loss is terminal. Why would you try to skip that, man? That was too risky. Like, the fact that you always have to go back to the start if you die twice, or if you fail an obstacle twice, effectively, is a little clumsier than getting over it, where I think the map's design is basically, you know, what punishes you with the natural stopping points. Occasionally you go all the way back to the start. Then again, the barrier to getting back is much lower in something like this. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. It's alright, we got that safe. Great song. Yes, this music is in-game. This is called Crazy Jalopy. It's a song that came out when bicycles had one big wheel on the front and one small wheel on the back. It was the most requested song at the orchestras of the age. People were like, your great-grandparents are freaking losing it to this song. They were doing zoot scoots and the hips and bops, and oh my god, they were... You wouldn't recognize them. They were doing the boot scoot and boogie to this. Calvin Coolidge was in office. It seemed like the party was never gonna end. There we go. This part you gotta pay attention to. Then, and then the photo turns negative. The party ended. The Johnsons were the perfect all-American family. Until they weren't. Oh, there's momentum. Impatience saved. No, it's not an Ari Aster reference, though I know what you're talking about. It's just a reference to every episode of, like, Forensic Files that's ever aired. Unsolved Mysteries was a little different. A quiet Midwestern waitress goes to work one night, never to be heard from again. And later, a woman who can talk to the spirits of your dead pets. Stick around. Maybe you can help solve a mystery. We can make it. We can't make it. Saved? No! I didn't think it was coming back. I thought it was going. He lived. He lived. Missed the cycle. Yeah, we missed the cycle. You're not wrong. I just want to get back and see that freaking sexy dancer. That's the carrot on the stick for me, if you know what I mean. Freaking sexy dance. You remember that? Yeah, then throw a chicken at her and get hit in the face by a freaking hammer or whatever. Uncle Mo. Oh my god, dude. Dan better play this. Like, I'm going through this in the hopes that I can also watch him go through this. You know how fricked up, like, planet Earth is right now? Like, there's people I recognize, like, they've been here for an hour, or 2 hours, actually, that'll be like, nah, I don't have time to watch a movie. With, like, you know, plotting and character development, you know, special effects, costumes, 17 screenwriters. But they're like, 2 hours of this guy doing the same section of the same game over and over, talking about whatever pops into his freaking head? Yeah, no problem. Easy. That's the thing. It's the weird thing about being a streamer. And I really noticed this, like, after I cut a lot of the YouTube content that was, you know, like Spelunky 705, you know, etc., etc., is that there was genuine feedback. Let's not call it criticism unnecessarily, but there was genuine feedback that, like, hey, it's harder to watch your content while doing something else now because the focus is on the content. And it took me a while to, like, come to terms with that. That there is, like, a subset of people watching that are basically watching to just have you on the right monitor to serve as, like, a little bit of nitro while they're doing whatever they're doing on their other monitor. And I guess that's the advantage in some ways that a streamer can have over, like, a Hollywood movie or something like that. It's like, oh, I don't want to watch a movie, I have to pay attention. If I decide that I am not enjoying it halfway through, like, I feel weird about turning it off. Like, now, once I started, I feel like I gotta finish it. Whereas with a streamer, you're like, you know, he hasn't said something funny for, like, 15 seconds, we're moving on. It's big. Son of a... Okay, well, we'll just be perfect then. This is our last attempt, by the way. That's bad. We got to pivot after this. Okay, bounced on nothing. Sorry. I'm trying to delete it. I hate these curved barrels, dude. Look at this freaking Tom Glavine slider here. This is crazy. No. No.